songs.
One foot in sea and one on shore. The one thing constant never. But sigh not so, but let them go.
Are you good men and true?
Well, give them their charge, neighbor Dogberry.
First, who think you most desertless for Constable of the Watch?
Miss Oatcake, ma'am, or Miss Eagle, for they could write and read.
Come forward, neighbor Seacole. God hath blessed you with a good name. To be a well-favored girl is a gift of God, but to write and to read comes by fate.
Both which, Master Constable.
You have. I knew would be your answer. For your favor, give God thanks. But make no boast of it. And for your writing and your reading, let that appear when there's no need of such vanity. You are thought to be most senseless and fit for constable, therefore, bear you the lantern. This is your charge. You are to comprehend all vagrom men and bid them stand in the prince's name.
How if I will not stand?
Then let him alone. And presently, call the rest of the watch together. And thank God you're rid of a knave.
If he will not stand when he is bidden, he is none of the prince's subject.
True. And they are to bed with none but the prince's subject. And you shall make no noise in the streets. For the watch to talk and to babble is most tolerable and not to be endured.
We would rather sleep than talk. We know what belongs to a watch.
Why? You speak like an ancient and most quiet watchman. I cannot see how sleeping should offend. Only have a care that your bills not be stolen out of your person. You were to call at all the alehouses. Bid those that are drunk, get them to bed.
How if they will not?
Let them alone till they're sober. If they make you not the better answer, you may say they are not the men you took them for.
Well, sir, I don't...
You may, by virtue of your position, if you take a man to be a thief, suspect him to be no true man. And the less you meddle or make with that kind of man, why the more swore your honesty.
If we know him to be a thief, shall we not lay hands on him?
Ha! Truly? By your office, you may, but I think they that touch pitch will be defiled. The most peaceable way, if you take a man to be a thief, is let him show himself what he is, and steal out of your person.
You have always been thought of as an honorable man, neighbor.
Well, I would rather hang a dog, much more any man who has any honesty in him.
If you hear a child cry in the night, you must call to the nurse and bid her still it.
How if the nurse be asleep and will not hear us?
Why then, depart in peace. Let the child wake the nurse with the crying, and if the ewe will not hear the lamb when it bays, it shall never answer the calf when it bleats.
'Tis very true.
This is the end of your charge. You, constable, are to present the prince's own person. If you meet the prince in the night, you may stay him.
Nay, by your lady, that I think cannot.
5 shillings to 1 on it. With anyone who knows the law, she may stay him. Mary? Not without the prince be willing. For it's an offense to stay a man against his will, and the watch ought to offend no man.
By your lady, I think that be true.
Ha. Well, good night. If there any matters of weight chances, call up me. Keep your fellows counsel, and your Night. Come, neighbor.
Well, masters, we've heard our charge. Let us rest here upon the church bench till 2, and then all to bed.
One word, honest neighbors. I pray you keep watch about Signor Leonato's door. Oh, for the wedding being there tomorrow, there's a great coil tonight. And you, be vigilant, I beseech you.
Conrade! What, Conrade?
Peace, stir not.
Conrade, I say!
Here, man, I'm at thy elbow.
Mass! And my elbow went. Thought there would a scab fall out.
I will owe thee an answer for that. Now forward with thy tale.
Stand thee close then under this penthouse, for it drizzles rain, and I will, like a true drunkard, utter all to thee.
Some treason, masters. Stand close.
Oh, therefore know, I have earned of Don John 1,000 ducats.
Is it possible that any villainy be so dear?
I know that thief this 7th year. Goes up and down like a gentleman. I remember his name.
Here's somebody?
No, 'twas the vein on the house.
But no! I have tonight wooed Margaret, the lady hero's gentlewoman. By the name of Hero, she leans me out at her mistress's chamber window, bids me 1,000 times good night. I tell her still vilely, I should first tell thee how the prince, Claudio, and my master, planted and placed and possessed by my master Don John, saw far off in the orchard this amiable encounter.
I thought they Margaret was hero.
You did, the prince and Claudio. But the devil, my master, knew she was Margaret, but partly by his oaths, which first possessed them, partly by the dark night, which did deceive them, but chiefly by my villainy, which did confirm any slander Don John had made. Away went Claudio, enraged, swore he would meet her as appointed at the temple next morning, and there, before the whole congregation, shame her with what he saw her night, and send her home again with that ass!
We charge you! In the prince's name, stand!
The right. Master Constable.
Masters.
Charge you, let us obey you to go with us!
Oh, we would like to prove a goodly commodity, being taken up on these men's
A
bills.
commodity in question. Oh, God,
You're a scary little girl.
Good, Ursula. Go and wake my cousin Beatrice and desire her to rise.
I will, lady.
And bid her come hither.
Well, troth, I think this other veil were better.
No, pray thee, good Meg, I'll wear this.
By my troth, it's not so good, and I warrant your cousin will say so.
Thy cousin's a fool, and thou art another. I'll wear none but this.
I do like the new tire within excellently, if the hair were, I thought, browner? And your gown's a most rare fashion, in faith. Oh, I saw the Duchess of Milan's gown that they praise so.
Oh, but that exceeds, they say.
By my troth, 'tis but a nightgown in respect of yours. Cloth of gold and cuts, laced with silver, set with pearls, down sleeves, side sleeves, and skirts. Oh, around conversation, yours is worth 10 on it.
God give me joy to wear it, for my heart is exceeding heavy.
'Twill be made heavier soon by the weight of a man.
Fie upon thee, art not ashamed.
What, dear lady, of speaking honorably? Is not marriage honorable in a beggar? Is not your lord honorable without marriage? I think you would have me say, saving your reverence, a husband, and bad thinking do not rest true speaking. I'll offend nobody. And is there any harm in the heavier for a husband? None, I think. And it be the right husband and the right wife. Otherwise it is light and not heavy. Phew! Ask my lady Beatrice else. Here she comes.
Oh, good morrow, coz.
Good morrow, hero.
How now speak you in this sick tune?
Oh, I am out of all other tune, methinks. Oh, 'tis almost 5 o'clock, cousin. 'Tis time you were ready. By my troth, I am exceeding ill. Hey-ho.
These gloves the Count sent me, they have an excellent perfume.
I am stuffed, cousin. I cannot smell.
A maid and stuff. Well, there's goodly catching of cold.
Oh, God help me, God help me. How long have you professed apprehension?
Even since you left it, doth not my wit become me rarely?
It is not seen enough. You should wear it in your cap. By my troth, I am sick. Choo!
Get you some of this distilled Cardus Benedictus and lay it to your heart. It is the only thing for a qualm.
There thou prickest
What?
her with the
Benedictus? Why Benedictus? You have some moral in this Benedictus.
Moral? No, by my troth, I had no moral meaning. I meant plain holy thistle. You may think, perchance, that I think you are in love. Neighbor lady, I'm not such a fool to think what I list, nor I list not to think what I can, nor indeed I could not think, if I were to think my heart out of thinking, that you are in love, or that you will be in love, or that you can be in love, and yet. Benedict was such another, and now he has become a man. He swore he would never marry, and yet now, in despite of his heart, he eats his meat without grudging, and how you may be converted, I know not. But methinks you look with your eyes, as other women do.
What pace is this that thy tongue keeps?
Not a false gallop.
Madam! Withdraw! The Prince, the Count, Senior Benedict, Don John, and all the gentlemen of the town have come to fetch you to church.
Address me, good cause, good man, good Ursula.
One fruit, one bowl, each with one fruit, one bowl, each with too much French, too much French. Oh, yes, fine, it's fine, it's good. Yes, one per seat, one per. What would you with me, honest neighbor?
Marry, sir. We would have conference with you that discerns you nearly.
Brief, I pray you, for you see it is a busy time with me.
Yea, Mary, this is it,
Truly
sir.
it is, sir. What is it, good friends?
Good man Verges, sir. He speaks a little off the matter. An old man, his wits are not so dull as God help I wish they were, but as honest as the skin between his brows.
Oh, yes, I thank God I'm as honest as any man living who is an old man and no honester than I.
Comparisons are odorous, Verges. Palabras.
Neighbors, you are tedious.
It pleases your worship to say so. For if I were as tedious as a king, I would find it in my heart to bestow all of my tediousness upon thee.
All thy tediousness on me.
Yea, and we're 1,000 pounds more than 'tis. For I hear as good an exclamation on your worship as of any man in the city. And though I be but the poor duke's officer, I'm glad to hear it.
And so am I. I would fain know what you have to say. Oh, marry, sir, our watch tonight, pardoning your presence, had ta'en a couple of as arrant knaves as any in Messina.
An old man, sir, he will be talking. Well said, Verges! Well said! Oh, God help us. But God defends. 2 men ride of a horse, 1 must ride behind. Oh, it is a world to see, but in faith, sir, as honest as any man who ever broke bread.
Indeed, neighbor, he comes too short of you.
Gifts that God gives.
I must leave you.
One word. Your worship. Our watch, sir, did ascertain 2 auspicious persons. We would have them examined this morning before your worship.
Take their examination yourself and bring it me. Now you see I am in great haste.
This shall be sufficient.
Take some wine ere you go. Now fare you well.
My lord, they stay for you to give your daughter to her husband.
I'll wait upon them. I am ready.
Go you and get you to Francis C. Francis C. Cole! Bid her bring pen and inkhorn. Meet me at the jail. We are now to examination these men.
Yes, and we must do it wisely.
We will spare no wit, I warrant you. This shall be that shall drive some of them to a non-com. Only go you, get the writer, meet me at the jail for her to set down the excommunication.
Come, Friar Francis, be brief. Only to the plain form of marriage. You shall recount their particular duties after.
Come you hither, my lord, to marry this lady.
No?
To be married to her. Friar, you come to marry her.
Lady, come you hither to be married to this count.
I do.
If either of you can think of any inward impediment why the 2 of you should not be conjoined, I charge you on your souls to utter it.
Know you any, hero?
None, my lord.
Know you any, Count?
I dare make his answer. None.
What men dare do? What men may do, what men daily do, not knowing what they do.
How now? Interjections, why? Then some be of laughing.
Friar, stand thee by. Father, do you with free and unconstrained soul give me this maid, your daughter?
As freely, son, as God did give her me.
And what have I to give you back whose worth may counterpoise this rich and precious gift?
Nothing, unless you render her again.
Sweet prince, you learn me noble thankfulness. There, Leonato, take her back again. Give not this rotten orange to your friend. She's but the sign and semblance of her honor. Oh, behold how, like a maid, she blushes here. Comes not this modest evidence to support simple virtue? Oh, what authority and show of truth can cunning sin cover itself withal? Oh, would not all you who see her swear that she were a maid by these exterior shows? But she is none. She knows the heat of a luxurious bed. Her blushes guiltiness, not modesty.
What do you mean, my lord?
Not to be married, not to knit my soul to an approved wanton.
Oh, dear my lord, if you in your own proof have vanquished the resistance of her youth and made defeat of her virginity.
I know what you would say, Leonato. If I have known her, you will say she did know me as a husband, and so extenuate the forehand sin. No, Leonato! I never tempted her with word too large, but as a brother to his sister showed bashful sincerity and comely love.
And seemed I ever otherwise to you?
Doubt on me! Seeming! I will write against it! You seem to me as Diane in her orb, as chaste as the bud ere it be blown. But you are more intemperate in your blood than Venus, or one of those pampered animals that rages in savage sensuality.
Oh.
My lord, well, did he just speak so wise?
Sweet prince, why speak not you?
What should I speak? I stand dishonored that have gone about to link my dear friend to a common stale.
Are these things spoken, or do I but dream?
Sir, they are spoken, and these things are true.
This looks not like a nuptial.
Leonato, stand I here. Is this the prince? Is this the prince's brother? Is this face heroes? Are our eyes our own?
All this is so, my lord, but what of this?
Leonato, let me move one question to your daughter, and by that fatherly and kindly power you have in her, bid her answer true.
I charge thee do so, as thou art my child.
How am I beset? What kind of catechizing call you this?
To make you answer truly to your name.
Is it not hero? Who can blot that name with any just reproach?
Marry, that can hero. Hero itself can block out hero's virtue. What man was he at your window twixt 12 and 1 didst talk to? If you are a maid, answer to this.
I talked with no man at that hour, my lord.
Why, then you are no maiden. Leonato, I am sorry you must hear this, but on mine honor, myself, my brother, and this grieved count did see her, hear her, at that hour last night, talk with a ruffian at her chamber window, who hath indeed most like a liberal villain confessed the vile encounters they have had 1,000 times in secret.
Fie, they are not to be named, my lord. Not to be spoke of. There's not chastity enough in language without offense to utter them. Thus, pretty lady, I am sorry for thy much misgovernment.
Oh, hero, what a hero thou hadst been if half thy outward graces were turned towards thy heart and counsels of thy mind. But farewell, most foul, most fair farewell, thou pure impiety and impious purity. For thee, I lock up all the gates of love.
Hath no man's dagger here a point for me?
Why, how now, cousin? Wherefore think you
Come, let us go. These things come thus too late. Smother her spirits up.
How doth the lady?
Oh, Dad, I think no, Uncle Hero.
Faith!
Your Uncle Senior Benedict.
Take away not thy heavy hand. Death is the fairest cover for her shame that may be wished
Oh,
for.
now, Cousin Hero.
Have comfort, lady.
Dost thou look up?
Yea, wherefore should she not?
Wherefore? Why does not every earthly thing cry shame upon her? Could she here deny the story that is printed in her blood? Do not live, hero. Do not open thy eyes, for did I think thou wouldst so quickly die, thought I thy spirits were stronger than thy shames, myself would, on the rearward reproaches, strike at thy life. Oh, grieved I had but one. Chide I for that in frugal nature's frame. One too much by thee. Why had I won? Why wast thou ever lovely in my eyes?
Sir, be patient. For my part, I am so tired and wonder, I know not what to say.
Oh, on my soul, my cousin is belied.
Well, lady, were you her bedfellow last night?
Truly not, although until last night I have this 12-month been her bedfellow.
Oh, confirmed! Confirmed! Oh, that is stronger maid that was before barred by ribs of iron. Would the two princes lie? Would Claudio lie that so loved her that speaking of her foulness, wash it with tears? Hence from her, let her die!
Hear me a little, for I have only been silent for so long and given way unto this course of fortune. By noting of the lady, I have marked 1,000 blushing apparitions to start into her face. 1,000 innocent shames in angel whiteness beat away those blushes, and in her eye there hath appeared a fire to burn the error that these princes hold against her maiden truth. Call me a fool. Trust not my reading, nor my observation, which with experimental seal doth warrant the tenor of my book. Trust not my age, my calling, my reverence, or my divinity, if this sweet lady lie not guiltless here under some biting error.
Friar, it cannot be. Thou seest that all the grace she has left is that she will not add to her damnation a sin of perjury. She not denies it. Why seekest thou then to cover with excuse that which appears in proper nakedness?
Lady, what man is he that you are accused of?
Say no that you accuse me, I know none. If I know more of any man than that which maiden modesty doth warrant, let all my sins lack mercy. O my father, prove you that I with any man converse to towers unmeet, or that I may maintain the change of words with any creature. Refuse me, hate me, torture me to death.
There is some strange misprision in these princes.
Two of them have the very bent of honor. And if their wisdoms be misled in this, the practice of it lies in John the Bastard, whose spirits toil in frame of villainies.
I know not. If they but speak truth of her, these hands shall tear her. But if they wrong her honor, the proudest of them will well hear of it.
Pause a while. Let my counsel sway you in this case. Your daughter here, the princess left for dead. Let her a while be secretly kept in, and publish it that she is dead indeed. Maintain a mournful ostentation, and on your family's old monument hang mournful epitaphs, and do all rites that appertain unto a burial.
What shall become of this? What will this do?
Mary, this, well carried on her behalf, will change slander to remorse. This is some good. She dying, as it must so be maintained, on the very instant that she was accused, will be lamented, pitied, and excused. When he shall hear that she died upon his words, the very idea of her life will sweetly creep into the study of his imagination, and every lovely organ of her life will come apparelled in more precious habit, more moving, delicate, and full of life into the eye and prospect of his soul, than when she had lived indeed. Then shall he mourn, and wish he had not accused her so. No, though he thought his accusation true. Let this be so, and trust naught but success will fashion the event in better shape.
Signor Leonato, let the friar advise you.
Being that I flow in grief, smallest twine may lead me.
'Tis well consented. Presently, away, for to strange sores strangely they strain the cure. Lady, die to live. This wedding day, perhaps, is but prolonged. Have patience and endure. Oh.
Lady Beatrice, have you wept all this while?
Yea, and I will weep a while longer.
I will not desire that.
You do have no reason, I do it freely.
Surely I do believe your fair cousin is wronged.
How much might the man deserve of me that would right her?
Is there such way to sow such friendship?
A very even way, but no such friend.
Well, may a man do it.
It is a man's office, but not yours.
I do love nothing in this world so well as you. Is not that strange?
As strange as the thing I know not. It were possible for me to say I love nothing so well as you, but believe me not. And yet, I lie not. I confess nothing, nor I deny nothing. I am sorry for my cousin.
By my sword, Beatrice. thou lovest me.
Do not swear and eat it.
I will swear on it that you love me. And I will make him eat it that says I love not you.
Will you not eat your word?
With no sauce that can be devised to it. I protest I love thee.
Well then, oh God forgive me.
What offense, sweet Beatrice?
You have stayed me in a happy hour. I was about to protest I loved you.
What, and do it with all thy heart.
I love you with so much in my heart that there is none left to protest.
Come. Bid me do anything for thee.
Kill Claudio.
Not for the wide world.
You kill me to deny it fair.
Oh, no, Terry, sweet Beatrice.
Loving you, I pray you let me go and
Beatrice.
think I will go.
We'll be friends first.
You dare easier be friends with me than fight with mine enemy?
Is Claudio thy enemy?
Is he not approved in the height of villain that hath slandered, scorned, dishonored my kinswoman? Oh,
But Beatrice.
that I were a man! I, what, bear her in hand until they come to take hands, and then with public accusation, uncovered slander, unmitigated rancor, oh God, that I were a man! I would eat his heart in the marketplace! Talk with a man out at a window, a proper saying. Sweet hero, she is wrong, she is slandered, she is undone. Oh, princess, and counties surely, a princely testimony, a goodly count confect, a sweet gallant surely. Oh, that I were a man for his sake, or that I had any friend would be a man for my sake. But manhood is melted into curtsies, valor into compliment, and men are only turned into tongue and trim ones too. He is now as valiant as Hercules that only tells a lie and swears it. I cannot be a man with wishing. Therefore I will die a woman with grieving.
Terry, sweet Beatrice, by this hand, I love thee.
Use it for my love some other way than swearing by it.
Think you in your soul, the Count Claudio hath wronged Hero.
Yea, as sure as I have a thought or a soul.
Enough. I am engaged. I will challenge him, and I will kiss your hand. And so I leave you. By this hand, Claudio will render me a dear account. As you hear of me, so think of me. Now go comfort your cousin. I must say she is dead. And so, farewell.
For the Sexton.
Which be the malefactors? Marry, sir, that am myself, and my partner.
Nay, that's certain. We have the exhibition to examine.
Which are the offenders that are to be examined?
Let them come before Master Constable. Yea, Mary? Let them come before me. What is your name, friend?
Borachio.
Pray write down Borachio. And yours? Sirrah?
I am a gentleman, sir, and my name is Conrade.
Write down Master Gentleman Conrad. Masters, do you serve God?
Yea, sir.
We hope.
Right, they hope they serve God. But write God first. For God defend, but God should go before such villains. Masters, thought already that you are little more than false names. Shall be gone be shown so shortly. What say you for yourself?
Marry, sir, we say that we are none.
A marvelous witty fellow. I will go about with him. We say you are false knaves.
Sir, we say we are none.
Stand aside. They're both in a tale. Have you writ they are none?
Master Constable, you go not the way to examine. You must call forth the watch that are their accusers.
We marry. That is the aptest way. Let the watch come forth. Gentlemen, I charge you, in the prince's name, accuse these men!
This man, sir, said that Don John, the prince's brother, was a villain.
Write down Prince John Villain. It is flat perjury to call the prince's brother villain.
Mr. Constable!
Pray thee, fellow, peace. I do not like thy look, I promise thee.
What heard you him say else?
Mary, that he had received 1,000 ducats of Don John for accusing the lady hero wrongfully.
Oh, flat burglary as was ever committed.
Aye, by mass, that it is.
What else, fellow?
Oh, and that Count Claudio did mean, by his words, to disgrace hero before the whole assembly, and not marry her.
Oh, thou villain! Thou will be condemned to everlasting redemption for this.
This is all. And this is more, masters, than you can deny. Prince John has secretly stolen away this morning. Hero was in this manner accused, in this very manner refused. Upon the grief of this suddenly died. Master Constable, have these men bound and brought to Leonato's. I will go before him with their examination.
Come, let them be opinioned.
Let them be in the hand.
Off, coxcomb!
Where is the sexton? Let her write down, Prince's officer coxcomb. Oh, thou naughty villain! Find him!
Away! You are an ass! You are an ass!
Dost thou not suspect my place? Dost thou not suspect my years? Oh, that she were here to write me an ass! But masters, let it be remembered, though it not be written, that I'm an ass! No, I am wise, and what is more, an officer? What is more, a householder? And what is more, as pretty a piece of flesh as is any in Messina, and one that knows the law. Go to, take them away. Oh, that I had been put down an ass. You will kill yourself. It is not wisdom, Fastus, that can grieve against yourself.
I pray thee cease thy counsel, which falls as profitless into mine ear as water in a sieve. Give me not counsel, nor let no comforter delight mine ear, but one whose wrongs do suit with mine. Bring me a father who so loved his child, whose joy of her is overwhelmed like mine, and bid him speak of patience.
There is do men for children something different.
Ah, pray thee peace.
Yet bear not all the harm upon thyself. Make those that do offend you suffer too.
Now there thou speakest reason. Yea, I will do so. My soul doth tell me that hero is belied, and this shall Claudio know, and so shall the prince, and all of them that thus dishonor her.
Here come the prince and Claudio hastily.
Good den, good den. Good day to the both of you.
Hear you, my lords.
We have some haste, Leonato.
Some haste, my lord. Well, fare you well, my lord. Are you so hasty now?
Nay,
well, all is one.
Do not quarrel with us, good old man.
If he could right himself with quarreling, some of us would lie low.
Who wrongs him?
Mary, thou dost wrong me, thou dissembler thou. Nay, never lay a hand upon thy sword. I fear thee not.
Mary, beshrew my hand if it should give your age such cause of fear. In faith, my hand meant nothing to my sword.
Thou hast so wronged my innocent child and me, that I am forced to lay my reverence by, and with grey hair and bruise of many days, to challenge thee to a trial of a man. I say, thou hast belied mine innocent child. Thy slander has gone through and through her heart, and she lies buried with her ancestors. Oh, in a tomb where scandal never slept, save this of hers, framed by thy villainy.
My villainy?
Thine, Claudio, thine, I say.
Did you say not right, old man?
My lord, my lord. Prove it on his body if he dare, despite his nice fence, his active practice, his May of youth and bloom of lustihood.
Away, I will not have to do with you.
Canst thou so daft me? Thou hast killed mine innocent child. If thou killest me, boy, thou shalt kill a man.
He shall kill two of us!
Sister.
Content yourself! God knows I love my niece, and she is dead! Slandered to death by villains! Boys, apes, braggarts, jacks, milksops! Boys and apes who scrabble and flout, deprave and slander! Go antiquely, show outward hideousness, and speak of half a dozen dangerous words, how they might hurt their enemies if they durst. And this is all!
And
come! Do not you meddle. Let me deal in this.
My heart is sorry for your daughter's death. But she was charged with nothing but what was true and very full of proof.
My lord, my
I
lord.
will not hear you.
No. Come, sister, away. We shall be heard.
And shall. Or some of us will smart for it!
See, here comes the man we went to seek.
Ah, how now, senor, what news?
Good day, my lord.
Good day, Signor Signor Benedict. You are come almost to part almost affray.
We'd like to have our two noses snapped off by two old people without teeth.
Leonato and Antonia. I doubt not, had we fought, we would have proved too young for them.
Oh.
In a false quarrel, there's no true valor. I came to seek you both.
Oh, we've been up and down to seek for thee. Benedict, for we are high-proof melancholy, and would have you fain beat it away. Wilt thou use thy wit?
It is in my scabbard. Shall I draw it?
Will thou wear thy wit by thy side?
Never did any so, though many hath been beside their wit. I bid thee draw.
By my faith, he looks pale. Perhaps he is sick or angry.
What? Courage, man, courage. What, though care killed the cat? Thou hast enough mettle in thee to kill care.
Sir, I shall meet your wit in the career, and you charge it against me. I pray you, choose another subject.
Mary, give him another staff. This last was broke cross.
He changes more and more. I think he be angry indeed.
If he be, he knows how to turn his girdle.
Shall I speak a word in your ear?
God bless me from a challenge.
You are a villain. I jest not. I will make it good with what you dare, with when you dare, and where you dare. Do me right, or I will protest your cowardice. Who among you have killed a sweet lady, and her death shall fall heavy on you? Let me hear from you, boy. Very well. You know my mind. I will leave you to your gossip-like humor. You break jests as braggarts do their blades, which, God be thanked, hurt not. My lord, for your many courtesies, I thank you. I must discontinue your company. Your brother, the bastard, has fled from Messina. You among you have killed a sweet and innocent lady, and her death shall fall heavy on you. And for my lord Lackbeard there, well, he and I shall meet. Until then, peace be with him.
He is in earnest.
In most profound earnest, and I'll warrant you for the love of Beatrice.
He hath challenged thee.
Most sincerely.
A man is a pretty thing to go about in his doublet and hose and leave off his wit.
Then is a man a doctor to an ape, but then is a giant a doctor to such an ape.
Soft you. Pluck up my heart. Did he not say my brother is fled?
Go you, sir. If justice cannot tame you, she shall ne'er win more balance in her reason. And you being a cursing hypocrite once, you must be looked to.
2 of my brother's men bound, and Borachio one.
Hearken after their offense, my lord.
Officer, what have these men done?
Marry, sir, they've committed false report. Moreover, they have spoken untruths. Secondarily, they are slanderers. 6, and lastly, they have belied a lady. Thirdly, they have verified untrue things. And to conclude, they are lying knaves.
First, I ask thee what they have done. Third, I ask thee what's their offense. Sixth, and lastly, why they are committed. And to conclude, what you lay to their charge.
Rightly reasoned, my lord, and in their own arithmetic, and I'll warrant you there's one meaning well suited.
What have you done, masters, that you are thus bound to your answer? This learned constable is too cunning to be understood. What is your offense?
Sweet prince, let me go no farther to mine answer. Do you hear me? And let this count kill me. I have deceived even your very eyes. What your wisdoms could not discover, these shallow fools have brought to light. Who in the night have heard me confess unto this man, how Don John your brother incensed me to slander the lady hero, how you were brought into the orchard and saw me court Margaret in hero's garments, how you disgraced her when you should marry her. My villainy they have upon record, which I'd rather seal with my death than repeat over to my shame. The lady is dead, upon mine and my master's false accusation. And briefly, I desire nothing but the reward of the villain.
Runs the speech not like iron through your blood?
I have drunk poison while he utters it.
But did my brother incense thee to do this?
Yea, and paid me richly for the practice of it.
He is composed and framed of treachery, and fled he is upon this villainy.
Oh, hero! Now I see thee in the rare semblance that I loved at first.
Prithee, take them away. At this point, our sexton hath performed Senior Leonato of the matter. Masters, let it be remembered, in time and place shall stand the time of an ass.
Look, here comes Master Senior Leonato, and the sexton too.
Which is the villain? Let me see his eyes, and when I meet another like him, I may avoid him. Which of these is he?
If you would know your wronger, look on me.
Art thou the villain, the slave, that with thy breath hast killed mine innocent child?
Yea, even I alone.
No, not so, villain. Thou beliest thyself. Here stand a pair of honorable men. A third is fled who had a hand in it. I thank you, princes, for my daughter's death. Record it with your high and worthy deeds. 'Twas bravely done, if you bethink you of it.
My lord, I know not how to pray your patience, but I must speak. Choose your revenge yourself. Impose upon me what penance your invention can lay upon my sin. But I sinned in but mistaking.
And I, by my faith.
I cannot bid you bid my daughter live. That were impossible. But I pray you both, possess the people in Messina here, how innocent she died. And, if your love can labor aught in sad invention, hang her an epitaph upon her tomb and sing it to her bones. Sing it tonight. Tomorrow come ye to my house, and since you could not be my son-in-law, be yet my nephew. My sister hath a daughter, almost the copy of my child that's dead. She alone is heir to us both. Give her the right you should have given her cousins. so dies my revenge.
Oh, noble sir, your overkindness doth wring tears from me. I do embrace your offer, and dispose for henceforth of poor Claudio.
Tomorrow, then, I'll expect your coming. Tonight, I take my leave. This naughty man shall be face to face brought to Margaret, who I believe was
Falsely accused. The prince and Claudio mightily abused. Don John is the author of all, who has fled and gone. Will you come presently?
Will you go hear this news, Signor?
I will live in thy heart, die in thy lap, be buried in thy eyes, and moreover, I will go with thee to thy uncle's.
Is this the monument of Leonatos?
It is, my lord.
Done to death by slanderous tongues was the hero that here lies. Death, in guerdon of her wrongs, gives her fame, which never dies. So the life that died with shame lives in death with glorious fame. Hang thou there upon the tomb, praising her when I am dumb. So unto thy bones, good night. Yearly will I do this right.
Good morrow, masters. Put out your candles. The wolves have preyed. And look, the gentle day, before the wheels of Phoebus round about dapples the drowsy east with drops of grey. Very well. Our thanks to you. Leave us.
Good morrow, masters, each his several way.
Let us go and put on other weeds, and then go we to Leonato's.
Did I not tell you she was innocent?
So were the prince and Claudio, who accused her based on the error you heard debated. Now, Margaret was in some fault for this, although against her will, as it appears in the true course of all the question.
Well, I am glad all things sort so well.
And so am I, being else by faith and forced to call young Claudio to a reckoning for it.
Well, daughter, and gentlewomen all, withdraw into a chamber by yourselves. When I send for you, come hither fast. The prince and Claudio promised to visit me by this hour. Sister, you know your office. You are to be mother to your brother's daughter, and give her to young Claudio.
Which I shall do with confirmed countenance.
Soft and fair, friar. I must entreat your pains, I think.
To do what, Signor?
to bind me, or undo me, one of them. The truth is, good Signor, your niece regards me with an eye of favor.
Ah, that eye my daughter lent her. 'Tis most true.
And I do with an eye of love requite her.
The sight whereof you had from me, from Claudio, and from the prince. But what's your will?
Well, your answer, sir, is enigmatical. Before my will is, your will may stand with us here today to be conjoined in the state of honorable marriage, for which, prior, I shall desire your help.
My heart is with your liking.
And my help. Here come the prince and Claudio.
Good morrow to this fair company.
Good morrow, prince. Good morrow, Claudio. Are you yet determined today to marry with my sister's daughter?
I'll hold my mind.
Call her forth. Here's the friar ready.
Oh, now, Benedict. Why the February face, so full of frost, of
storm and cloudiness.
I think he thinks upon the savage bull. Tush, fear not, man, will tip thy horns with gold, and all Europa shall rejoice at thee, as once she did at lusty Jove, when he would play the noble beast in love.
Bull Jove, sir, had an amiable low, and some such strange bull leaped your father's cow, and got a calf in that same noble feat, much like to you, for you
Comes other reckonings. Which is the lady I must seize upon?
The same as she, and I do give you her.
Well then, she's mine. Sweet, let me see your face.
No, that you shall not, until you take her by the hand before this good friar and swear to marry her.
Lady, I am yours, if you like of me.
And when I lived, I was your other wife. And when you loved, you were my other husband.
Another hero!
One hero died defiled, but how do you live? And surely as I live, I am a maid.
The former hero. Hero that is dead.
She died, my lord, but whiles her slander lived.
All this amazement, can I qualify? When after that the holy rites are ended, I'll tell you all about fair hero's death. Meantime, let wonder seem familiar, and to the chapel let us presently.
Soft and fair friar. Which one's Beatrice?
What is your will?
Do not you love me?
Why, no more than reason.
Why then your uncle, the prince, and Claudio have been deceived, for they swore you did.
Do not you love me?
Troth, no more than reason.
Why then my cousin Margaret and Ursula are much deceived, for they did swear you did.
They swore you were well sick for me.
They swore that you were nearly dead for me.
'Tis no such matter. Then you do not love me.
No, truly, but in a friendly recompense.
Come, cousin, I am sure you love the gentleman.
Aye, and I'll be sworn upon it, for here, a sonnet written in his hand of pure brain to Beatrice.
And here's another, written in my cousin's hand, proposing her affections.
A miracle! Here's our own hands against our hearts. Come, I will take thee, but by this light, I take thee for pity.
Oh, I will not deny you, but by this good day I yield upon great persuasion and partly to save your life.
Peace! I will stop your mouth.
How now, Benedict, the married man.
In brief, since I do purpose to marry, I can think nothing to any purpose the world can say against it. Therefore, never flout at me for what I have said against it. For man is a giddy thing. And that is my conclusion. And for thy part, Claudio, I did think to have beaten thee. But that thou art to be my kinsman, live unbruised and love my cousin.
I had well hoped Beatrice must have denied thee, that I might have cudgelled thee out of thy single life, making thee a double dealer, for the which thou shalt be, if my cousin not look exceeding narrow to you.
Come! We're friends. Let us dance, ere we are married, therefore we may lighten our hearts and our wives' heels.
We'll have dancing afterwards.
First of my word, therefore play music. Prince, thou art sad. Get thee a wife. Get thee a wife.
My lord! And brought with armed men back to Messina.
Think not of him till tomorrow. I'll devise thee brave punishments for him. Therefore, strike up!
Pipers!